In this video, I want to go over using a rubric within a traditional As You Learn assignment. Right now I'm logged into the student view. This particular assignment has a rubric. When the student clicks it, they will see the due date for the assignment, and as they scroll through, they will see the rubric that the teacher has built. They have to scroll through the rubric to get down to the Add Submission block, and this is where they would upload their paper. Returning to the main course page, as the teacher, when I click the assignment, I don't automatically see the rubric, but I can always go back to it. If I go under the gear and go to Advanced Grading, here is the rubric that I created, and I could edit it from this page. If I'm ready just to grade the papers, as the teacher, once you've clicked the assignment, you would scroll down, click the grade link. From here, you'll see the student name. Here's a link to their submission. I could click to open that. And then to grade it, it's very easy. All you have to do is click Boxes. As the teacher, I don't need to worry about the math. I'm looking at the criterion. I'm selecting what I want to apply for their grade. It's going to do the math, and all I have to do is click Save Changes. You have the ability to write feedback, general feedback in this box, or I can click in this box and put feedback specific to a particular criterion. You also have the ability to attach a file. When you're all done, just click Save Changes. Scrolling down through, I can see the boxes I've selected, and down here it's totaled the score the student receives in the gradebook. Returning to the main course page, I want to show you how to build an assignment with a rubric from scratch. So as the teacher, your first step is to click Turn Editing On, scroll down, click Add an Activity or Resource. From here, you're going to look for the assignment activity. You're going to give it a name. You can write your description. All the traditional settings are here. Due date. I'm going to scroll down. To add a rubric within the grade section, you're going to focus on points. What is the item worth? And the main key here is grading method. You're going to toggle from Simple Direct and select Rubric. Then click Save and Display. You have the option to use an existing template. If you've already created a rubric and you just want to recycle it, you can do that, or build one from scratch. If you're building from scratch, give your rubric a name, something that you can remember in case you do want to reuse it. You can write a description, but you don't have to. Here is the beginning of the rubric. It defaults to a criterion name with different levels, 0, 1, 2. So the first step is to give the criterion a name, and then you add levels to determine point value. If you want something to be worth 10 points, you need to add at least 10 levels. It's important to note you always need something worth 0 points or the scoring will be off. So here I'm going 1, 2, 3. With each of the levels, you can give it a name. I'm actually just going to replicate the point values right now. Let's say I want grammar to be worth 5 points, so I would need to build in 5 boxes. If I skip one, that means in this example, I wouldn't have the ability to give a student a 4. I haven't built in that box. I went from 3 to 5 and I skipped 4. So when grading it, I would have to choose between those two. If you want to add criterion, just click this box. And again, you're creating levels, assigning points. Although this first criterion only went to 5, I can add as many levels as I want for individual items, so I can keep adding levels. When you're all done, you would just either save as a draft or save and make the rubric ready. If you did save the rubric as a draft and you want to go back and edit it, just click the assignment. Under the gear, select Advanced Grading. Here you would edit the current definition. You could scroll back through and see the rubric, and then just click Save when you're done. If you have questions about rubrics, please follow up with your IT consultant.